So, are we ready for the shit show? Okay. Here we go. Now, we're going to talk about Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, number 4. I honestly had absolutely zero interest in this comic run. Eli, I think you may have read like one of these books.
Maybe the man who stopped laughing. I don't know.
The Man Who Stopped
Is
Laughing.
this a
Yeah.
Black Label?
No, it's
Oh.
actually in continuity, which I didn't know that.
No.
Yeah.
I read some of that Joker book where like Gordon was like wasn't Gordon like trying to go kill him or some shit like a
Right. This
couple
is
years ago or
right.
whatever?
this is after that.
Okay, yeah,
And I think,
I
and
it's been a while.
I'm almost want to say that the same writer of that book is the same writer of this book. It's here. We're talking about it. Issue 4. What's going on in the first third issues before this? I don't know. Honestly, I don't care. Let's just jump into it to see what's going on. So yeah,
Is that
yeah. So that should
Clayface?
take
What is
that
that?
should tell you my no. That's the Joker is buried in something. I don't know. All right. So the book starts off. Look, I don't care. The pregnant Joker stuff is actually at the end of the book. It's a side story at the end of it. This is the main story, which I don't care about. Joker is on the run from Red Hood. That's all you need to know. And I'll be honest with you, this was just tacky and bad taste. Joker, like I said, he's in a hospital. He goes to the children's wing of it. And he just tell all these unfunny jokes to him. Honestly, it turned me off of the book. But there was one joke he did tell the kids that was kind of funny to me when he told the kids, "Do you know why Batman wears dark colors? So he won't get shot. Now, do you know why Robin wears bright colors? So Batman won't get shot." And I thought that was pretty funny.
That is pretty funny. Well, it's
So
like you said about Duke wearing the yellow.
right. It's basically that. Yeah. So anyway, skip past all the shit. I don't care. I don't care about any of that shit. Let's just get to the shit that everybody's talking about. Like I said, it is a actually backstory in the back of it, which they've been telling these stories at the end of it. So yeah. So it's a Joker side story, which is not a retelling. It's a new story, but it's just drawn in that old Silver Age art with the old Silver Age logo.
Yeah.
And in this story, it's featuring Satana with his two henchmen, Jackanapes and Gaggy. And Jackanapes is a monkey, and Gaggy is just a short person like that. So anyway, they're fighting Zatanna, and Zatanna is pissed off at Joker, and she basically puts a spell on him and turns upside down. And Joker is in love with her. He's like, "Oh, I'm in love with Zatanna." And that's kind of, and I read one of these other stories before. I think the other story he was in love with Power Girl or some shit. So now the gag
Well,
is
it's
he's in
Power
love with.
Girl, man. Come on.
It is Power Girl, so what you expect? He is a man. So anyway, he drops it, and Joker just makes a sly comment like, Zatanna, don't be like that. Don't worry, when we have babies, they're gonna have my looks and your personality. They're not gonna be crazy like me." And that's when Zatanna puts a spell on, like, "No, you will never carry somebody else's baby," and stomps them in the mud. And then leaves and be like, "Just be glad I didn't put a spell on you two." And the monkey says, "Well, thank you, Lady Penguin." While he walks off. And I thought that was pretty funny. And then Joker's like, "Well, damn, I need to quit messing with these magic chicks. They mess me up every time." So he goes to his suburban home, I guess. Like I said, this is a weird Silver Age story. So just whatever happens doesn't really matter.
Well, remember on the Harley Quinn show, he's like he's going out
He's
with that
married, yeah, and
Mary with
also,
the kids,
yeah,
or he's got a stepson and shit.
yeah, right, all this like that. So he's sleeping in Wonder Woman covers and shit, and he wakes up and stuff like that. He like, "Oh man, these magic chicks mess me up." So he's not feeling too good. They make sure not to show his front. He like, it's supposed to be, they're covering his front, but meanwhile his henchmen look at it, they're like, boss, you're pregnant. And he's like, "I'm what?" He's like, "Well, call a OBGYN real quick," or something like that. What the hell is going on? So that's what they do. They call a OBGYN, but they call like a criminal OBGYN. And, he like, "Atomic Skull, what do you see down there?" He's like, "I'm not Atomic Skull, I'm Dr. Phosphorus."
Oh,
Right.
that fucking panel. Where
Right. Like he's just buried in between his legs and shit, right? He's just like, "Doc, is this gonna hurt?" He like, "Is it gonna hurt? I don't even know where the baby's gonna come out from. So yeah, it's probably gonna hurt.
Oh, damn. No shit. Like, what?
Right. So yeah, so then he keeps calling the doc different name. He like calling Dr. Bones, he keep calling him Skeletor, just like that. And then all of a sudden Joker just throws up. He just vomits right on the floor, some mud. And it's like, what is that mud? And then he calls him, look, Lord Death, man, I'm not paying you for this shit. He like, man, my name is Dr. Phosphorus. I call him all this weird shit. And then the mud creature turns into a living thing and then just runs off. They're like, okay, y'all go kill that monster before it runs off too fast. So they run off. Gabby's got a bat. Jack and Ape's got a gun. And Gabby finds the monster, and Jack and Ape just fires on everybody, kills Dr. Phosphorus and Gabby. And Joker like, you know what? Maybe I should have gave the gorilla a bat and the other guy a gun. But, oh, well, that's for next time. So they keep shooting at the clay monster. It keeps running away. And then they finally find the monster, and it comes out, and it is formed into a baby Joker. It just took a while for it to form.
Did he just puke up his own baby or something?
He puked up his own baby. That's what he did. Yeah. So now it's just a little joke, and they look at each other like, oh, he's so handsome. That's how they looking at each other. So then they go to one of Zatanna's shows, and Joker says, I'm going to go to Zatanna, and I'm going to have her stop turning tricks for money. And that's when Zatanna's like, see, you were going to be in my life, Zatanna, but now I'm not going to let you in our family. You're like, what are you talking about? And that's when she sees baby Joker, and he's just like, hey, mom. And that's how the book ends. So that's the book. This is the book that's got everybody's titties in a twist right now because of this stupid shit that's going on in this book like that. So is this book in continuity? Is it an Elseworld story? Guess what? It doesn't matter. No one cares. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But that's how these Silver Age comics were. It matters when it wants to matter. Now, here's the thing about this story. This is when I realized that the word woke has no meaning whatsoever anymore.
Yeah.
Because what is woke about this story? What is woke? I mean, do we need pregnant men to have, representation in the media? No, we don't. So this is not woke. That's you just throwing words around.
Well, there was that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie where he got pregnant.
There was that Cosby Show episode where Bill Cosby got pregnant.
I don't remember that. Damn.
Oh, it was a classic episode. It was like reverse world where all the men got pregnant.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Anyway, but Bill Cosby canceled.
It's magic. I mean, it's fucking magic. It isn't like, like what's that movie? Weird Science, where the chick turns dude into that blobby creature at the end.
Right.
It's
but they're trying to say this was an agenda.
Oh yeah, yes. The demon communities are trying to corrupt our kids and shit.
Right. Like, well, they're trying to say something about transgender. Like where are you reaching? Like this is a reach. This shit you're pulling right now, Fox News and whoever else is out there, and all you dumbass YouTubers are just stretching for clickbait. This is a stretch where you try to reach out for this stuff like that, because yes, we understand that comics have social commentary. They always have since their inception. Captain America punched a Nazi. Superman was fighting wife beaters and crooked politicians back in the 30s. Yes. This isn't that. This is not social commentary. This is just dumbass shit. This is just a dumbass story about Joker getting pregnant. That's it. This is nothing to read into.
Yeah.
And if anything, they're trolling you. They're doing this dumb shit because they know you're going to go out there and try to turn into something that is not.
What should I be mad at now?
Right. This is nothing to get mad at. This is just a dumbass story that may or may not even be canon. And if it is, who cares? So,
yeah. And you know what? You don't. If you don't like it, you don't have to read it.
You don't have to read it. Read something. Because honestly, I was not going to read this shit. Honestly, I didn't care about Pregnant Joker. If Fox News and all this shit didn't have a big fuss about this, and I just saw a story of Pregnant Joker, I wouldn't care.
I saw the article, or somebody posted the article, and I'm like, oh. Joker's pregnant. And like you said, I didn't care. I didn't even bother clicking on it.
But you were supposed to care, Eli. You're supposed to care.
Whatever. The
internet tells you to care.
I'm so sick of the Joker, And when you asked me, no, I didn't read it. Oh, you read it? Okay, tell me about it. I guess I got to know about it now.
I hope Eli read this shit so I don't have to read this shit. But one of us has to die in the fire, Eli. So yeah.